All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I just want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah Kwadash. All right, double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and peace and salutations unto the elect. Okay, and in today's lesson, it's going to be another part to basic Bible milk questions. All right, and today's question will be going over, what does the beast, its 7 heads and its 10 horns represent? All right, written in Revelation 13:1 or Revelation 17. All right, and again, the question is, what does the beast, his 7 heads and his 10 horns represent? All right, and well, we just get it right into it. All right, so this is Revelation 13:1. All right, and before I start, I just wanted to make a quick note that, John the Revelator, all right, which is, who wrote the book of Revelations, all right, John the Revelator, all right, when he was seeing these visions, okay, at the time, he didn't know, understand what the visions meant, all right, but now today, the prophets of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, all right, starting with Abba Bibbins, and the elders on down, the apostles and elders on down, all right, they now have we now have the Holy Spirit, to be able to understand the visions that are written in Revelation, or the visions written all throughout the scriptures. Okay, we have through faith, we through faith. Okay, we understand. We now have the understanding, Salakia. We now have the understanding of the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding written in the scriptures. All right, we have knowledge and breakdowns on the prophecies, the visions, and all that. Okay, so with that out the way, let's just get right into it. All right, so this is a Revelation 13:1. All right, and it says, "And I stood upon the sand of the sea." All right, and this is John the Revelator talking. All right, and it says he stood upon the sand of the sea, and the sand of the sea is the Isle of Patmos. All right, because John the Revelator was, sentenced there as a prison sentence. No, it was like he was sent there as a prison sentence. All right, to the Isle of Patmos. All right, and it says, "And saw a beast rise up out of the sea." All right, and that's the Mediterranean Sea. All right, which represents, the different people, nations, and tongues and kings. All right, pursuant to Revelation 17 and 15. All right, but I'm gonna get into that later on in the lesson. Okay, but okay, we just went into the sea. All right, so now the beast. All right, that beast that rose up out of the sea. All right, we just talked about the sea, and the beast represents, NATO and the EU. All right, the beast is NATO and the EU that we have today. All right, and it says having 7 heads and 10 horns, and upon his horns 10 crowns. All right, and upon his heads the name of blasphemy. All right, and in this lesson we're gonna get, what does the 7 heads represent, and what does the 10 horns represent? All right. So with that, let's just get right into it. We're gonna get into this list. All right. So the 7 heads, are governments that, were or are being ruled by, Esau, Edom. All right, and these 7 heads consist of Germania Major, Germania Minor, Italy, Greece, France, Spain, and Britain. All right, this is what the 7 heads represent. All right, today, all right, the scriptures, go into prophecy. That's what these scriptures are about, prophecy, man. All right, and it's given into the elect. All right, to understand and break down these prophecies. All right. So let's get into the 10 horns. All right, and 10 horns, which the 10 horns represent the EU, the European Union, European Union, Slovakia. All right, and the 10 horns consist of Belgium, Denmark, France, Italy, Luxembourg, the Netherlands, Greece, England, Ireland, and West Germany. Okay. So like yeah. And that's it. All right. Not making sure if I'm not missing anything. All right. So yeah, the 10 horns. All right, the European Union that represents the European Union, and it consists of these these 10 these 10 nations right here. All right, the 10 governments, I should say, right here. All right, Belgium, Denmark, France, Italy, Luxembourg, Netherlands, Greece, England, Ireland, and West Germany. Okay. So with that, we can go into Revelation 17. All right. Revelation 17. And we can start at verse 1, okay? All right, and it says, and there came, okay, because, well, before we get into it, it talks about how there's a woman, all right, a whore, the great whore, that sat upon that beast, all right, the scarlet colored beast, all right, and that woman represents America, all right? That's why she, well, we're going to get into that later on, so let's get into it. Revelation 17:1, and there came one of the 7 angels, which had the 7 vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, come hither, I will show unto thee the great judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters. All right, and that great whore we just said was America. All right, and the that sitteth upon many waters. All right, that we go down to verse 15. It breaks down what those many waters are. All right, and it says, he saith unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where the whore sitteth, are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. All right, so that's what the waters represent, the many people, nations, and tongues, man. All right, so go back up. Just read back up at verse 1. It says, I will show unto thee the judgment that of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters. All right, and there's indeed a great judgment that's coming upon this whore. All right, which is America, also known as Babylon the Great in the scriptures. All right, there's a great judgment coming to this whore. All right, America, which is thermonuclear missiles. All right, go down to verse 2. It says, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication. All right, and who are the kings of the earth? All right, these other nations. All right, you got Moab, Ammon, Ishmael, all these other nations. All right, these are the kings. All right, they have committed fornication. It's like and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication. All right, and what is that wine? All right, her philosophies. All right, these kings of the earth have compromised on their morals. All right, and particular things that they wouldn't have done. All right, they now do because they're following after the whore. All right, they're committing fornication with the whore. All right, they're laying down in bed with this whore. Okay, getting down and dirty with her. But and what is the main thing that what is Esau's philosophies? All right, which is his wines. What is talking about right here? Okay, drunk of the wine. Okay, that wine represents the philosophies. All right, what is America's main philosophies? All right, you got democracy. You especially got the whole homosexuality. All right, freedom of religion. Okay, idolatry and adultery, man. All right, many more. All right. Oh, and just to say, the freedom of religion. That's why they call it, the mother of all harlots. Why? Because you can come here and you can worship whatever you want. Hey, that goes into that idolatry. All right, worship, do as thou wilt type spirit. All right, worship whatever you want. All right. Okay, so let's read verse 2 again. All right, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication. All right, the kings of the earth, we just said, are the other heathen nations. All right, have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication. All right, and that's with her philosophies. All right, they had to compromise. They had to, put down their morals. Certain things that they wouldn't have done. All right, they now do. They had to compromise on their morals. For the sake of this, whore, man. All right, because they laid down with her. All right. In order for you to do business with America, you got to get down with her philosophies. You got to get down and dirty. You got to get down and dirty with her. Okay. You know. So, verse 3, it says, so he carried me away in the spirit unto the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet colored beast, full of the names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns. All right, so that woman sat upon the beast. All right, the beast is NATO and the EU. All right, and the 7 heads and the 10 horns we just went over. All right, full of names of blasphemy. All right, and no, that's it. That's the main point I wanted to get, because America, you know, which represents the woman, all right, sits upon NATO and the EU. All right, the beast, and the beast which have 7 heads and 10 horns. All right, so no, that pretty much, that's it. You know, think I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. I'm trying to think, you know, if I'm missing anything, you know, but you know, so far I don't think I'm missing anything. I hope I got everything down, you know. But with that, you know, I just want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakha, Kwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and peace and salutations unto the elect. All right, I hope that you brothers and sisters were edified out there. With that, shalom.